Our faucets are on sale this month at Handyman. Bath and kitchen, tub and shower, in chrome brushed and the new black finish. Choose from hundreds of faucets, in stock and all on sale.
To help remodel your home, Handyman.
The importance of having a plan. How Sioux Falls Fire Rescue says preparedness played a key role in a recent fire.
Plus, reducing distracted drivers, the latest proposal in Pierre aimed at keeping you safe on the roads.
And we hear from a school district health official about her thoughts on House Bill 1235.
Good morning, this is Kettleland on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
As the bushfires still ravage parts of Australia, one Kettleland student is looking to help. Lincoln High junior Annika Nelson was inspired to create a series of shirts supporting Australian wildlife. They feature the picture of a sad koala on the front with an outline of Australia on the back with the hashtag Save the Koalas.
I've always loved designing things, and I knew my dad, who is a graphic designer, and so I was like, this could be something really small but could still impact, something bigger.
For every shirt sold, 100% of the profits go to the Wire's Wildlife Rescue Charity. The shirts are sold online based on supply and demand.
And she is not the only one raising money to help with the brush fires. A peanut butter company in Rapid City is selling a new flavor to raise money. We first told you about Nerdy Nuts and their new flavor of peanut butter last month. The new flavor is called Lamington, which is known as an Australian cake covered with coconut flakes and chocolate sauce. 100% of the proceeds will go towards the cause.
Outside of Kettleland, Funko, maker of the Pop vinyl figures, is teaming up with the Australian online store Pop Culture to raise money to help with the fires. Funko has made a Pop vinyl figure named Brush Fire Heroes. This figure is exclusive to Pop Culture, and all profits from the sale of this figure will go to help with the brush fire crisis.
Parts of Kettleland saw some snow overnight.
That's right. So could we see more snow? Let's find out with meteorologist Scott Munt.
Well, that we can, maybe for the second half of the week, and for some of us may even start as early as, say, tomorrow evening. But in the meantime, today, it will be cold. Temperatures in the single digits and teens, and that's how we start the outline with our cold temperatures for today. Temperatures do rebound for tomorrow as we do return to the 20s, 30s, and even some 40s. But that snow will come in probably tomorrow night and last into Sunday. And more details on that snow with Brian Karstens coming up.
Thanks, Scott. A structure fire kept crews busy overnight in Sioux Falls. Our news crew captured this video from the scene. Officials tell us it was a small fire that started on a deck. We're waiting to learn more on the fire. Stay with Kettleland News on air and online for updates as they become available.
Sioux Falls Fire Rescue says a fire at Sanford Health this week is a good example of the importance of being prepared. Crews responded to a fire alarm around 11 Tuesday night. Firefighters found a haze in the hallway and a small fire in a maintenance room. A sprinkler contained the fire and put it out. While the damage was minor, smoke forced parts of the hospital to temporarily evacuate. Sioux Falls Fire Marshal Dean Lanier says having a plan in place is crucial.
Regardless of whether it's commercial property, single-family property, or a hospital, we can still have real minor outcomes with limited damage and limited impact if we invest in and maintain the costs of what it takes to be resilient within our community.
He stresses the importance of awareness, preparedness, and effective response. He adds having an action plan goes beyond fires to include other natural disasters like flooding.
South Dakota lawmakers are considering a bill that would prohibit using electronic devices behind the wheel. Many drivers we spoke with support the push to go hands-free as a way to reduce distracted driving in the state, but other drivers say they would have a tough time putting down their phones.
Because my car doesn't have Bluetooth capabilities, so for me, I need to be able to talk on my phone if I'm going to call my friend or my family during my free time while I'm driving.
Sioux Falls police say it would be easier for officers to enforce the hands-free requirement since drivers can't conceal holding a phone up to their ear. Drivers in Minnesota have had to go hands-free since a law went into effect last summer.
Well, it's the fourth week of the legislative session in Pierre, and another new bill is triggering controversy. House Bill 1235 would no longer require children to get immunizations before going to school. Molly Satter, the health services coordinator with the Sioux Falls School District, says she was surprised when the bill was introduced.
Time your population, the number of people that are immunized decreases, you increase the likelihood of seeing some of those communicable diseases we're not used to seeing, polio, pertussis, measles, those kind of things. So
the bill would also make it a Class 1 misdemeanor for any educational institution, medical provider, or person to compel anyone to receive the immunizations. Follow the link under this story on KELOLAND.com to read the full bill. Brian?
All right, weather this morning, and as we head into the weekend, a new winter storm watch in effect. This is Saturday night into Sunday morning. It does include Brookings, Marshall. It also includes Pipestone and the Slayton area. Now, at this time, Laverne, Worthington, and Sioux Falls not included, but keep in mind this is kind of a narrow swath of snow. We'll need to pay attention to the storm track on that as we get more information later today and tomorrow. Now, here's the setup. The dwindling flurries and light snow this morning exiting east. Rapid City, your areas of snow are also tending to tame down a little bit. We do have this system, though. This is the one for Saturday and Saturday night. And as it pulls through, it lays the foundation there for that snow. Now, it'll be on the South Dakota side, too, but the enhancement there in Minnesota is greater. So that's why the watch is in effect in those counties we just highlighted. Most of this exits here by Monday into Tuesday. So we're not in a long-lived snow pattern, but we do have a hit of snow there on Sunday to watch. The wind will probably come up from the north behind it, every bit of about 15 to 30. The numbers, though, into next week, I think that Sioux Falls and Aberdeen, you could make a case here we're going to be above normal from time to time. Aberdeen, 30 on Monday. That's not cold, at least for this time of the year. And also in Pierre in central South Dakota. We'll feature some upper 30s Monday, Tuesday. Cooling, chances of snow there Wednesday, Thursday. Could return to the region, but we're still a long ways off on that. So Rapid City enjoying 40s here for tomorrow, guys.
Thanks, Brian, and thanks for joining us for KELOLAND on the Go. Be sure to join us on air from midday in KELOLAND.
Until then, you can get up to the minute developments right here on KELOLAND.com. Now go have a great day.